もしもし、皆さん、こんにちは。堀田先生です。I am going to do a presentation on the knife form verbal activity. はい、では、4.19 knife form. Now, this is just a quick review of the knife forms. What is a knife form? It is part of the plain form or the casual form. It is obviously used for casual speech, and it can be used to construct complex sentences and phrases. Now, knife form is the casual conjugation of present negative conjugation, which means it is the casual form of masen, which also means that it is the negative of the dictionary form. Now, again, to go over a little bit, there are three groups, as we already know: group ones, group twos, and the irregulars. Now, the group ones, in the nai form, you take the e stem ending, you take it up one notch to its respective a ending, and you replace it with that a character, and then you add the nai to the end. For instance, kakimasen. Ki turns into ka, and then kakanai. Group 2, you just drop the mas and you add nai. So tabemasu to tabenai. The irregulars are shimasu to shinai, kimasu is to konai. And that's why it's irregular. Sometimes the words change up a little bit. The ones that you have to be careful is the e stem ending turns into a wa, and then arimasu is always nai. Now the three structures that we talked about using the nai form: nai de kudasai, nakute mo ii desu, nakereba narimasen. Another way to say nakereba narimasen is nakereba ikemasen. They're interchangeable. They mean the same thing. The one in the parentheses, I would say, is a little less serious. It's a little more casual. The one above it, nakereba narimasen, is a little more demanding. It's a lot more strenuous in sound. Now, these are the ways to come about the nai de kudasai. So nai form, add de kudasai. Now you have nai form, drop e, add kute mo ii desu. Again, you drop e and then add kereba narimasen. Now, these are just practice sentences that I provided for you the last video. So let's see if you're able to do them. You have to eat Sapporo ramen in Hokkaido. 北海道で札幌ラーメンを食べなければなりません. You have to go to Miyajima and such places as the atomic bomb dome in Hiroshima. 広島で宮島や原爆ドームなどに行かなければなりません. Or to be specific on the location, 広島で宮島や原爆ドームなどの場所に行かなければなりません. You have to go to Tokyo Tower and Skytree in Tokyo. 東京で東京タワーやスカイツリーに行かなければなりません. This one, you do not have to speak Japanese in Japan. 日本で日本語を話さなければなりません. Oh, it says you do not have to. Sorry. 日本で日本語を話さなくてもいいですですね. Let's go fix that.くてもいいです. あれ? Okay. では次行きましょう。では、You do not have to eat sushi in Japan. 日本でお寿司を食べなくてもいいです. Please do not be loud in Japan. 日本でうるさくしないでください. Please do not use bad words in Japan. 日本で悪い言葉を使わないでください. Now, for your Flipgrid activity this time, I like for you, in the light of the current state of emergency, the pandemic I'm talking about, I like for you to tell me what you should not be doing right now, what you can do in this state of emergency with the pandemic, what you have to do right now to protect yourself and your family. I like to hear 4 sentences in Japanese. Make sure to start your recording with your self-intro. Now, one more thing to add. ですね. I wanted you to use this oops, as kind of your inspiration to come up with minimum of 4 sentences. So what you should not be doing right now, I listed some things. You should not meet, you should not go to school, you should not have parties, you should not go to restaurants. You should be able to say that in Japanese. What can we do in this state of emergency with the pandemic? You can study at home. You can go on a walk. I wrote down what that is. 散歩します on your own, 一人でね. You can't get your food delivered. 出前を取ります is the word for food delivery in Japanese. Now, what you have to do to protect yourself and your family is to stay home and to wash your hands. And so you can be a little more clear with the transitions if you like, but if you just want to start off with an introduction of your name and also say coronavirus de ima. So currently with coronavirus is what you're saying. Coronavirus de ima. It's right here. So say your name and coronavirus de ima. You should not be doing, you can do, you have to do to protect yourself and your family. I will do an example on Flipgrid, so have fun with it. じゃあね、皆さん、バイバイ。